take 34 of the talking place. And I'm here with a glorious echo. Oh my god, it's not an echo, lag. It's lag. And it sucks. Mm, all right. But I'm gonna roll with it because like I said, been trying to figure this out and I'm trying to uh have some sort of setup here. This is not optimal what I'm doing right now. I prefer to be, sitting at a table, nice and comfortable, whatever. But doing this in the mornings, uh, you know, all the tables are being taken up or they're in close vicinity to, you know, wife working, kid doing school, all that stuff. And nobody needs me mumbling to myself in the other room that, it's going to be distracting. So I close myself up in the bedroom and I'm sitting in a recliner, not comfortable. Uh, I mean, it's comfortable, but not when I got to hold a laptop and a ridiculously, like, unnecessarily heavy microphone. And I have, the big storage Tupperwares. I was like, I could get the top for that and I could put it against, across the recliner and make myself a little pseudo table. And no, it's not working. And you know, it's it sucks. I got to figure something out. Uh, so that's my watch. It's not yours. Um, I am. Oh yay! Look at that. Wife sending me uh price increases for Disney annual passes, which we have to renew. So that's great timing. Um, anyway, so I'm here updating for this week, and I was trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I wanted to talk about Halloween movies. I'm gonna do another show real quick after this one, and I'm gonna put it out just before Halloween, so that's gonna be that week's show, and this one's gonna be this week. I've been saying I'm gonna do uh, gaming, gaming focused, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm giving a little update, and I even have like little notes for myself because I'm trying to be organized because my mind goes everywhere some days, and and I sat here to record, and I started fiddling with something I had open that I was working on for a few days, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing something. Uh, so to talk about gaming, for for me, I've been off and on doing stuff. I was hitting hard for a while, and it was all thanks to the Steam Deck. I think that's the last thing that I talked about before ending the last show that I was talking about gaming. So, the Steam Deck is, my Lord and Savior for gaming, and it's absolutely glorious little machine that I paid absolutely zero attention to for, I don't know, like the first year and a half of its life. Uh, it wasn't until the teenager was like, I want to get a Steam Deck. Or no, he wanted a PC. He wanted like a full on PC in his room. I guess some friends of his play on PC, and he was wanting a PC. So I told him, I was like, I knew of the Steam Deck, so I told him, why don't you just get one of those, and you could hook it up to the TV, and it's like a PC, and you could be on to go. He's always complaining about having to be in the car and all that stuff. So he went with that and wound up getting one. And I was fixing it up. I, put the hard drive in there and everything like that. Uh, I was helping setting up like all of the emulators and everything and all the, tinkering that you had to do, and I fell in love. Like it was really hard to not take it from him, and implement the dad tax on his Steam Deck. But it was really something that really caught me off guard because I was like really infatuated with everything, like all the technical stuff of it, and I was never into that before. I was never into, PC gaming or anything like that. I was always a console guy, always a handheld console guy, and the Steam Deck caught me off guard. It took me a while. He got it for his birthday, and it was in March, and it was that Christmas that I wound up uh, being lucky enough to get the OLED for Christmas. I I was lucky because I was really wanting to grab one before, like right after he got his, but between his birthday and Christmas, the OLED was announced and everything, so that was like, you know, super lucky because the OLED is beyond anything that I was expecting it to be. It was so good. Messing around with his and setting it up and then going into the OLED when I got it, like it was, oh man, that screen. Uh, just fast forward, I was playing a lot on it, and I was really loving it, really enjoying it. Let me see, just to get official on here. I have a list of what I was playing on there. I finished playing. I think the first game that I played on it was Dredge. That was the first game that I played and completed on the Steam Deck, and it was great. It was awesome. I loved the story of it. I loved the dark, mysterious tones that you got from it, and it was really like relaxing, but at the same time, like you're on edge. It's really weird. I recommend it if it's always on sale for like $15. So if you haven't jumped on that, get on it. You know, this this time of year right now is like perfect for Dredge. You're running out of time. Your spooky season is almost over, but you still got a few days. But Dredge was great. I loved it, especially on the Steam Deck. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those games. This is why I fell in love with that freaking machine. I'm I talked about all my gaming habits and how they changed, and a game like Dredge really intrigues me. It really speaks to me like I want to try it out, but I would never take the time to sit down on the couch to play that on the TV. Like it's nowhere near my list of priorities to play a game like of that caliber. Like, nothing crazy or monumental or like epic about it, but it's a really cool experience to play and get through. But I wouldn't take the time to sit there and play it on the big TV on the couch and, going through that. And the Steam Deck freaking glorious for that. And the same thing with the next game that I played. The next one that I played and completed was Stray. Uh, I might go. I might sound in and out there. I'm turning my head, looking at my phone. Sorry. Stray was the next game, and that was another experience that I really enjoyed, and I really loved playing it on the Steam Deck because again, while it was more atmospheric, more things to look at, and it was more more of a sight to see, I guess, compared to Dredge. Like it was really really pretty to look at, and sometimes it still wouldn't have been something that I would have sat there to play for all that time on the screen. Uh, I really enjoyed Stray for what it was, and it was very relaxing, and it was very chill for me, even though again there was a lot of dark tones going on, and there was some intense moments here and there, but it was like a really cool futuristic, like post-apocalyptic, like what's the word, exploration game. Like it was really cool getting into it and playing it. I'm sure everyone in the world has played Stray already. I'm the last one, but it was a good game to play and experience. Finally, I was looking forward to playing it, and I did. And I'm glad for that. The same thing with Celeste. Celeste was the next game that I played on the Steam Deck, and Celeste I tried playing on the Switch, and I never finished it there. I think I got like three levels in. I think just past the haunted hotel is where I finished playing on the Switch, and it's like the curse of the Switch. Like it's great for playing, and it's perfect for handheld playing and stuff like that. But I just felt disconnected whenever I was playing on the Switch. Like I was, you know, like I felt like I wasn't immersed in there. I guess is a crazy way to say it. Also, the Joy Cons mess me up for a long time if I'm playing for a while. And like if I'm playing Zelda and stuff, I have to prop up the Switch and play on a Pro controller. So, but Celeste was, it was great to finally say I wrapped it up, because it's been years since I've been wanting to finish it and wanting to get through and be able to say that I did it, and I did, and it was everything that everyone made it up to be. It's very much of a journey to get through, and you feel like you accomplished something, and it's pretty deep when you get into it. It's like you're playing little sprites, and it's very minimal with a lot of stuff, but the story, even though it's all text based and everything, like it's really hard hitting, especially if you deal with the issues that they're talking about and trying to tackle and everything. So it's a really good experience. I really enjoyed that. uh Let me see. After that, I think I got distracted. I got distracted with a combination of a few things. It was Helldivers for a while. Uh, I remember we went on spring break, and I was playing Helldivers a lot with my kids, both the boys with their Steam Decks, because they're freaking spoiled and they know how to ask people stuff for Christmas and holidays. So they got Helldivers, and I got it, and we were all playing for a while. We were going back and forth, and that was a whole bunch of fun. And then one day, everything just stopped. Helldivers just completely like disappeared for us, and I guess a whole bunch of other people, because it's like I just stopped hearing about it from everybody. But yeah, Helldivers had me for a while, and then between Helldivers, game sessions, I was playing a lot of Balatro. Man, that one, that one will mess you up. It just hit iOS not too long ago, and man, that's probably like one of the worst things you could do for yourself, for your free time, for whatever responsibilities you have. If you want to really like, that's my computer falling off my plastic table here. All right, lost train of thought a little bit. Uh, my my plastic table started to collapse, and I had to move the computer, and now I'm holding the mic all weird. So yeah, fun times. But Balatro just hit iOS, and and I don't know. I don't know who's able to download that and just do anything productive because it was something else. Like when I was started playing it and I was getting into it and it finally clicked and I was really like talons in me. It was really good, like just repetitive playing, trying to beat your last run and everything. It's something. So if you haven't tried it yet, get on it and pick it up and see how it is for you. But it was something that's I I still turn it on and I'll get into it and then I'll have to like forcibly stop it because I'll get too wrapped up. But I was playing Balatro for a while, and then there was some of the Shredder's Revenge. That's fun to pick up and play here and there. And then I really wanted to get on to Sea of Stars. I think Sea of Stars was going to be the next game that I really dove into. And I wanted to try and play that and get through it because I don't know, there's just something about Sea of Stars that it's like my favorite game that I've never played. and I played the demo. I've played, a few minutes that I'm able to say it's a beautiful game and it looks like something I could get into, but I just never played it. And I have it. I have on Steam Deck. I have it, and I also bought from I am 8-bit. I have the physical Switch copy. Like it's my favorite game that I just never played. It makes perfect sense. I don't know. So one day I'll get into that, and hopefully I like it as much as I think I do. So after Sea of Stars, uh, after wanting to play that and wanting to get into that, another game beat it out, which is Red Dead Redemption 2. This game, this freaking game, I had it. I bought it. I bought it on the PS4. Yeah, that's what it was, right? PS4. Yep. I bought on PS4 and I bought it simultaneously on the Xbox One. That's the one, right? Yeah. So I had the PS4 copy and the Xbox One copy, and I was going back and forth, like which one should I keep? Which one should I, you know, wind up playing? And I don't know what it was, but like I both of them were open. I don't know why I opened both of them, but I was playing both of them like a freaking idiot. And I was just going back and forth. I would play for like 2 hours on the Xbox, and then I'd go on the PlayStation like the next day, and I'd play the same 2 hours. And I'd just like go back and forth. And, here I am like playing a total of like 20 hours of this one game, but I'm really like honestly about 10 hours in because I'm splitting it up because I'm a moron. And then, surprise, surprise, I got burnt out from it. And like the whole time I was doing that, I was like, okay, I'm going to pick one to go stay on. And I think I was basing it off of, which one I was going to play multiplayer on and which one was, running better for me. And I think I wound up with the PlayStation version because I remember trading in the Xbox version, and then a little bit later, I wound up trading in the PlayStation version, and I bought it digitally on the PlayStation, and then I stopped playing because that's what I do. That's how I work. I go through all this mental anguish and challenges and all that, and then I wind up just stop playing, and then when I finally was like, okay, let me try this again, it was on the PS5 and I had it downloaded and I tried, and no, it wasn't clicking it again. Like I started over, and and it didn't work out, and I didn't finish nothing. So I was just like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then the teenager got into it with his friends. He started playing it, and and then he wanted on the Xbox. He wanted to play on the Xbox because that's where his all his friends were playing. So he's a teenager. He doesn't have a lot of money, and I had money in my Xbox account, so I freaking bought it on the Xbox, and I bought it on the Xbox, and he was able to play off my copy there, and I had it there, and I was like, "Am I gonna play it? Am I gonna do it?" So I downloaded it, on my system for whenever I wanted, and he just kept on play it. You should play it. You should play it. I started playing it again on the Xbox. I started over, and no, I didn't finish it. I don't know. There's something wrong with me, but he played it a lot. He beat it. He actually beat it because again, he's a teenager. He's got school and then nothing. He doesn't do anything. So he was just playing it a lot. And he enjoyed it. He had fun with it and he played online a lot. And I remember him at the end of the game, where he was like, "I'm finishing it. This is the final mission," and then it was still like he went from the final mission one day, and it was like a week after that he was like, "Okay, I finally finished the game." And I'm like, "No, that's horrible. Like, why does it take the final mission to the end of the game take a freaking week?" And he told me that there was like two or three different epilogues that you have to play through and everything. No, like I don't know, I couldn't. But fast forward to Steam Deck, and I was like, why not? I already own this like 5 times over. Why not one more time? So I bought it on the Steam Deck. It was on sale, and it was during one of the holiday sales. So I was like, let me do it, and I'm gonna freaking beat it this time. And I got pretty far. I got 50 something percent, which is a lot for me. Uh, I quit. I I was I was enjoying it. I was having fun. I was really really wanting to finish it, and I had all the willpower to do it. It was all there. But then one day it clicked. I was like, "Wait, I'm not having fun. I'm not enjoying this. I'm just here going through the missions that are never ending. They keep on coming." And then I looked up some guide for the missions, and I saw that I was about halfway through the game. And I was, no, I was not. It's not going to happen. It's not going to, and I told myself, this is at this point, I was already telling myself, this is wrong. Why am I going to force myself to play a game that I'm not enjoying. I feel like this time I gave it a fair shot. I feel like the other times before, when I first bought the game, when it first came out, I didn't really give it a fair shot. Like I was undecided, I was going back and forth, and I didn't really give it my full undivided attention. This time I did. This time I was invested. I was all up in there, and I, made it halfway, and it just became tedious. It became a chore and a job. And while I was getting into the world, I just didn't care to go through it anymore. Like it wasn't worth the time for me. And like I told myself, that's okay. That's fine. I'm at the age where I make mistakes and I realize and I'm like, okay, I've gave enough money to Rockstar. I'm not going to try to do this again. Maybe one day, down the line, if I'm really, really bored and I really have this, like, you know, urge to be a cowboy, maybe I'll jump back in. I'm not going to start over. I'm going to try my damnedest to figure out how to get through everything where I am. But as of right now, like I uninstalled it. It takes up way too much space. So I uninstalled it. I'm done. And I'm pretty sure like unless something really crazy is going on with the story, which the setting and everything like that might really lend itself to me. Like it's as of right now, I am not excited at all for GTA 6. Like that is, I feel like I've discovered that I am just not a Rockstar fan of games. Like those types of games, I'm just not a fan. And like I said, that's okay, right? Like it's fine. Like I could play games and I enjoy things, but holy crap, just it's so much needless stuff. Like why? Why do you need to have this like deep, rich, mission infested world? And you don't need all of it. Like just give me a freaking main story. And maybe it's my ADHD that makes it worse, Who knows? But yeah, that was where I was with Red Dead 2. And yeah, that's why it's a sour subject for me cuz I spent a lot of money on Red Dead 2 and here I am never finishing it. And the funny thing is, Red Dead 1 was announced for PC, and it should be playable on Steam Deck and everything like that. And no, like everybody's excited for it, and I'm just like, pass. Like I'm not doing that. Hell no. Uh, all right, so Red Dead kind of broke me because after that, I was like really just floating along with games. Like I didn't really want to play anything, and I was on a good streak, and then that messed me up. And I got into Disney Dreamlight Valley for a while, thanks Denise, and it was something that I was really avoiding because, yeah, and for good reason. And I had to rip myself away from that. I'll go back to it eventually because that was it's really really mellow and cool, and I really enjoyed it. But I felt like I was doing nothing, so I have to had to break away. And then I got into Fortnite again, and that's where I am now. Really enjoying Fortnite and what it is. Hey, look at the time. Uh, I was really enjoying Fortnite for everything that it does all the time. Like it's always my favorite. Pick up and play. I got 10 minutes. Let me play. Let me do something. And I feel like I actually do something, not like Red Dead Redemption. Where you go in 10 minutes and you're barely loading up the game. But Fortnite is like it hits that sweet spot of like really awesome, uh, fun gameplay where I enjoy getting in there. And if I get shot down, you know, in the first 15 seconds, I'm fine. I could just start it over and, go from there. But I'm always enjoying my time, and it helps that I don't play it all the time. Uh, I know that there's some people that that's all they play, and they play it all the time, and they get burnt out. And not naming names, you know who you are, whatever. But but sometimes you don't get burnt out and you enjoy it all the time. It's fun. Uh, for me, I don't play it the way I used to. Used to play it all the time, you know, throughout the season. Uh, I've been doing, the first week or two, I'll be playing of the season. I'll be playing it a lot, and then I'll go sprinkle in, here and there throughout the next few weeks. And towards the end of the season, I'm playing a lot more. Like right now, I just hit 105, and I think that was my goal. I think I'm done. I just want to try. I still haven't gotten a win. I got to get a win. I got to get my Doom umbrella because I need that. And funny thing is, I started playing for the teen because the teen, of course, again, is a teen, and he does not care about anything. Like, he's in that teen phase of, bleh, whatever. So even though he loves Marvel, and he's got it in him that he loves Marvel, and he was excited for to see War Machine in the Battle Pass and Iron Patriot and everything and all that, he still has not played the game. So I started playing for him the other day, and I went up like literally like 15 levels in one match. With all of the quests and stuff that were undone, I managed to like manage everything, and I was going taking them off the list. This one, and it was glorious. I loved it. Uh, I'm I got him his War Machine. I just gotta you know gift him the freaking battle pass. So I gotta do that before the season's over, and yeah, I'm looking forward to whatever with Fortnite. Fortnite Mares I've been enjoying. I always enjoy Halloween time in Fortnite. It's always a fun thing. Uh, there's always been the best years for something in Fortnite. The best one for Fortnite Mares, I think, was when everybody turned into some shadow zombie when you killed them, and it became like a war when you were playing. That was awesome. Uh, Shadow Midas, I think that's what it was. And then the best Christmas Fortnite was with when they were doing all the giveaways and the tree. You sit under the tree next to the fireplace and you're opening the gifts. Uh, those are my favorite ones. Uh, I don't know. I really enjoy Fortnite. It's hard to not throw money their way, which they don't need. But with all the collaborations, everything, it's really hard for me to not pull the trigger on Captain Hook and the Pumpkin King. My main for most of Halloween, usually I play Blade for most of the Halloween season. But for this for Nightmares, I've been interchanging between Jack Skellington and my Ghostbuster. Uh, those are my two favorite right now. So, uh, yeah. I mean, I don't need any more skins. I really don't. But they're fun, and I enjoy the game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. If I'm playing anything, it's more than likely Fortnite, and it's just easy to pick up and play and put down, and all that stuff. I tried playing Spider-Man 2. I got a few missions into that, and I was enjoying that. But I just I think it was, I saw how close the end of the season was to Fortnite, and I needed to jump on that, and now I got sucked into there. The same thing with Astro. I played a few levels of Astro, and that is glorious. Oh my god! But I had to put it aside to try and finish the season for Fortnite, and here we are. So that's been my gaming update. That's been the gist of it for what I've been doing since last Christmas. Yeah, I think I knocked out pretty good. A half hour. Look, I went a little bit over. Sorry. Uh, you know, that's I try to go quick. So hopefully it worked out a little bit. See you guys next show. I am going to dab back into gaming talk eventually. I want to get into the more, the philosophical gaming talk, not really what I've been playing. So whenever I talk about gaming again, it's going to be more, thinking, more talking about gaming in general as a whole compared to, what I've been playing, what I'm enjoying, and all that stuff. So look forward to that if that's your thing. As for now, peace out, be safe, enjoy whatever you're doing, and take it easy.